What's going on, guys? Veve back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about all the speculation coming to Veve. We got probably like 10, 12 points here. So yeah, if you are new to Veve or haven't heard any of the speculation or just want to hear more, or if you know anything else that we don't talk about in this video, let us know in the comments below because we love hearing from you guys. We have a giveaway 2,500 subs, so let's get into the video.
Disclaimer: we are not professionals. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and enjoy the video.
Woo! All right. Yeah. Shout out to everybody supporting the channel. 2.17K subs. We got the giveaway 2.5. We also got the Discord giveaway Turkey Day. Go enter that while you can. The instructions or whatever on the Discord. So we're not.
It's not open yet, but it will be on near Thanksgiving. So
yes, sir. Just know that.
Stay tuned for that.
We appreciate you. You watching this video. We appreciate your support. So thank you for everybody watching the videos, commenting, liking everything. Let's get started.
All right.
With the Master Collector program.
Yeah, we got the Master Collectors program. If anybody doesn't know, this is going to be like a system that is awarding people for holding collectibles and like different kind of collectibles, different rarities. They're going to give you points, level system, badges. You're going to be getting probably collectibles after certain levels or like drop lottery.
Yeah, burning collectibles.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any other platform that does this. So if you guys know or are aware of any other like NFT projects that will have something like this in the future, because I know this hasn't materialized yet, but I feel like we're very close to the first phase rollout. So yeah, let us know if you know of any other projects with something like this. But as of right now, this is definitely a major feature that I'm bullish on, because it just adds another cool dynamic to the entire experience of buying, selling, owning, whatever on the app. So
yeah. So next, what do you want to talk about? We got lots of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth mentioning just the utility they mentioned in general for the Omi token. We just made a video where we go into a lot more detail about this. You can go check that out. But yeah, I mean, they've mentioned that Veve isn't the only form of utility for the Omi token, and so we'll just have to wait and see what they come up with in the future. But that's definitely another bullish feature, just to know that, they've got their sights set on other things in addition to Veve. So
yeah, I'm also really hoping for there's also going to be Omi staking. So that's going to be super sweet too. For debit cards and stuff, they have that Ecomi Card. I'm hoping that holds as a hardware wallet. I'm hoping they come out with a new version of that. And that could be holding Omi and your collectibles on. That would be super sweet. So
yes,
I'd love to see that.
That would be so clean. Imagine being able to buy something with your collectible in the future. Definitely a tangent here, and I don't think you'd be able to do that, but that would be so cool to be able to walk into McDonald's or something, just buy one of their Zerpy sprites for a Marvel Mighty or something, get the change in gems. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but just seeing possibilities in the future.
Yeah.
I kind of jumped the gun on this one, but gamification. I mean, we're big bulls on the Marvel Mighty gamification with Pixion Games and possible Omi utility in implemented into this game. But I don't know, just given the animation and kind of how these are a little more simple than some of the more complex collectibles, we think that these could easily be experience the gamification. If you guys have ever seen Brawl Stars, this reminds us both of a Brawl Stars type of game. And if you've seen Pixion Games, they make very good. I think it's pretty good. Game dynamics.
It's actually good. I'd play it for sure.
Yeah, especially if you can link your Veve account and your collectibles with it and play as them and possibly earn Omi in the process. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm super hyped for this. I'm still holding these and I'm still looking to pick up some more. And a lot of the ones I buy are based on, how cool I think they'll be in a game, basically, if I could play as them. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that's definitely another feature. And
also with gamification, sorry, I just cut you off, but
no, you're good.
We also got the Labbits too, because the Labbits are going to be, was that what you're going to say?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah. So we're going to be seeing some gamification and breeding with the Labbits too, which are on the platform by Kozik. So that's going to be super sweet as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of people have doubted that, but Carter's linked the video before. I'm not going to force him to link, however many people comment for it again, but there is an AMA where Kozik addresses that, and he states that, you know, he's got some visions for the Labbits in general, including a Bible explaining their entire like history and
Yeah.
origins.
I
It sounds so
actually
sweet.
want to get that. I want
I
to get
know.
that
I
one.
want the Bible so
Yeah,
bad
it's
just
gonna
to
be
see
so
like
cool.
the like phylogeny or whatever of all the different Labbits and like where they started, where they came from. It's woo.
Yeah, I was also just thinking about the book that never got dropped. Like that hasn't got dropped yet. The
Oh
first
yeah, Le
like
Petite Prince.
yeah.
That's right.
So we got
Also,
that to look forward to as well.
yeah, relating to that, and I've said this before, and I remember the Women X VV AMA mentioned this, but I really think Vivi could kill it on sales with this. But like in the future, you know, whole metaverse idea, like learning and communication and collaboration has, you know, just picture this with me. We're in a space where, you know, you go to like work in VR or whatever, and you're like talking to your coworkers in VR in the metaverse or something. Okay, so you know textbooks now. If any of you have read textbooks or had to read before, I'm not the best, fastest reader or anything like that. I suck at it. Okay. And being able to like uh develop learning or like textbooks in a way that can be experienced in an AR or VR format rather than just reading it, I think has so much potential. And the Women X VV mentioned how like Vivi could work on like AR books where like it was like a pop-up book or something like
That
that
would
where like
literally be so cool.
yeah, and it would make learning like I'm sure it would bring such a cool like learning experience to like kids, and it would spark their interest more. They would actually be excited to learn rather than just like, you know, opening a book, since there's that whole like connotation around those of like boring, you know, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's another thing I just wanted to mention because I think there's so many capabilities that you know, Vivi has when it comes to their like diversity of products. And that if you want to, I don't know where you want to go next, but I was
So
thinking we could tie into the 5.
yeah, we can say that right now.
Okay, so yeah, just quick. If you guys are new to Vivi, they've mentioned that they want to cover these various grounds, and I believe it's like collectibles, comics and books, sports, vehicles, and anime. I think
I think there's
might,
2 more. I swear there's like
yeah,
7.
there's
Maybe.
probably something else.
Yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but even those alone, we've only seen a few vehicles, and they have the licenses with like, I don't know if it's GM or who they have them with, but they have some like automobile licenses for like
Yeah.
concept type cars, I'm pretty sure. And holy crap, are those gonna be sweet.
Yeah.
In addition to
Oh,
that, bro, books. I mean, we've got the Le Petite Prince, but all sorts of other books. We've got manga and anime, which are crazy sellers. Like the market for that alone, like those two like industries is probably insane. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm super hyped for those. Can't wait until they come, especially if they bring other utility, gamification, animation, anything like that. The possibilities are endless. And then sports, NBA
Yeah.
Top Shots was big. They've got the NFL license,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
they have like, yeah, I don't know if they showed it or what I saw it on, but like months ago they had like football players, like I don't know if I'm pretty sure they were
Yeah.
on the main screen of the
Yeah.
app when they were showing it to somebody or something.
It was like the example, like when you download the app, I think you could see like an NFL player like in a
Yeah.
statue format, like running the ball or something. So
Yeah. So imagine like seeing these like football players touchdown dances, especially like on when the Super Bowl, like right, like whoever wins the Super Bowl, they get this huge drop, and it's like everybody
Yeah.
wants those because
or like the
or like they
classic
drop the
players in
2.
gold. Woo.
Yeah, for real. But if they dropped like the 2 teams like right before the Super Bowl, and then you like
yeah.
try to bet on who's gonna win, which ones are gonna go up, and then they get like the rings for them or something, that would be crazy.
Oh my.
Yeah. We're gonna touch on some of the other licenses in a little bit, but we also got the Viviverse in general. Like there's so much, like if you guys didn't know, the creators of Vivi want the Viviverse to literally have every single thing that is dropping on the app to be like interactive, and we'd be able to like go have house parties in the Viviverse, like play games, like go into the Labbit game or like maybe the Marvel Mighty's game. Like we don't know exactly what they want to do, but like the cars, like they want to be able to drive the DeLorean over from one piece of land to the other piece of land. We're going to have buying land too with Omi. So
Staking,
crazy. So
like,
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't even really gotten into the land too much. They announced it. They gave some details on how it'll work and how it's going to be originally like auctioned off and stuff. But I think they're prioritizing like collectors and big time hodlers in terms of like who's going to end up owning that like initial land drop. But yeah, land is going to be crazy. They also mentioned like the ability somebody asked the question about, oh, like in the VVverse, will we ever be able to like play a game in somebody else's showroom? And they were like, they were open to the idea of you like paying a gem to play like an arcade game. Like Pac-Man was the example they used, which I could see them getting the Pac-Man license, you know, if
They
they don't
probably
have
have
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But imagine paying a gem, you play like pinball or Pac-Man or something like that, and maybe you can win, do whatever, but the owner of the showroom who you're playing that game in can get some revenue of that gem. The rest will be burned or given to Vivi or whatever will happen with it. But I just think that's a super cool dynamic. And there's just the possibilities are endless with this.
Yeah.
And they seem to be open to a lot of feedback and like new ideas from the community. And so there's just so much that could be done. But that was one really cool like example that I think is one possible and would just be really awesome to actually like be able to do.
Yeah. So even though we're not going to see that for a while, we are going to see the Showroom V2s coming up here pretty soon, which is going to be like a whole new layout with new rooms. Maybe the Master Collectors program is going to allow you to, I'm pretty sure, get more rooms or maybe even buy like new like houses with that. That would be super sweet to see like something like with that, like maybe have a pool in one room or like could add on a pool for doing this or getting a certain rank in the Master Collectors program. So definitely have that to look forward to. And also another thing we have to look forward to is Gem to Fiat, because that's coming soon. We're going to have a bunch of whales that will finally be able to come in with big money like compared to only adding $600 per like thing through the app store or something. So they could do that, or they could buy Omi and then invest the Omi in it. And 100 or $1.1 billion in Omi is going to be like released to easily buy NFTs with. So that is also could be getting a huge pump from that too. We have the marketing team. So we like Vivi got this huge marketing team and they've like not really used it much.
Yeah,
like
they haven't really touched it, I don't think. I mean,
I bet people from it have helped them out, especially with like how they word things and stuff like that. But
in addition to that, Disney has had like some ads with the Vivi logo and like mentioned how like their golden moments will be featured on Vivi and all that. So to consider the fact that Disney has given some advertisement for Vivi, like that is insane right there. So
we got the Disney metaverse, like literally the CEO of Disney wants to create a metaverse and they are super partnered with Vivi. Like their NFTs are
all the Marvels, all the they've been making some bands with Vivi, and I think they see the returns and they see the possibilities. And I don't think they're leaving Vivi anytime soon.
Considering it's not even just like they let them use it, like they gave everybody that got the Walt statue a year free of Disney Plus. Like that's a pretty strong partnership.
Yeah.
And 3 months to everybody that got any other gold moment. So it's crazy. We got the licenses, like so many licenses that are not released. Some of them are released. Like we got Jurassic Park released.
Let's get into the licenses here just to show. We've got Cartoon Network. We've seen Adventure Time, Powerpuff Girls. We Bear Bears, bro. I'm so hyped for this. I don't know Tuski super well. I looked it up before, and these are really cool. But they've got all the Star Treks.
Just to let everybody know, these aren't all of the licenses.
Yeah,
there's hundreds of licenses.
They have way more. This is a very small list that is publicly available that they released a while ago. But I think this Cactus and Friends is one of the dudes who you can see when you like open up the app. The like, there's the Donatella, which you know the donut person when you open up the app. I'm pretty sure that's what that's from. And then I think the Cactus is that little green dude who we've always said we wanted. But yeah, I mean, all these, we got the Star Trek, which we've seen some of the Star Trek so far. We've got Warner Brothers. We've got DC. We've got Batman, Harley Quinn, Joker, Superman, which we've seen all of those. We still have DC Comics, I'm pretty sure, coming, which is going to open up a whole nother realm. But we've touched on that before and why they might lay off on those since they have the Disney and Marvel license kind of prioritized right now. But then we've got Capcom with Monster Hunter, which we've seen. We've made a couple videos on those before, the giant monsters they have. And then Street Fighter. And like we said, this is a very, very small little snippet, like, you know, preview of all of the licenses they have. So
some of the like, okay, we can get into the other tab you have open, but also want to say Pokemon, because if anybody like, I don't know, Pokemon is basically confirmed. Like it is 90% confirmed. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody invested in VV like kind of knows that Pokemon's coming, and like the head marketer or not marketer, licensor of Pokemon, which brought Pokemon to the US, is Alfred Kahn. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, it's
And
Alpha I'm pretty sure.
yeah, and he brought it to the US, and he's like part of Vivi. So, and he's like teasing it on like this article that just came out. So it's obviously coming soon, probably. And I do know why David Yu just said on the AMA, he was like, I think I said this in the last video with like things coming. I don't even know if I said it, but he basically said things like, if there's a release date of something coming out, that doesn't mean it's coming to Vivi or whatever. And I think he was kind of hinting at the Pokemon, because Pokemon Day, I think, is in February. So National Pokemon Day, which is the day that like I think Pokemon came to the US.
Oh,
so
goodness.
It would be absolutely crazy if we saw it in February, but I don't know. I don't know. It would be very crazy. They need to do some improvements. I want to see the app working. I want to see the showroom V2s, Gem to Fiat, Master Collectors. I want all that to be out before they touch Pokemon, because they need some fixing to do first.
Yeah, I think they'll hold off on that major license just until they've got the app in more tip-top shape. But look at this here. Look. You remember how Trevor said they'd rather see wands?
Yeah.
What's that in the background there?
Exactly.
Casting a spell in AR.
Yeah. So on the Trevor AMA, somebody, or Wendy, I think, asked him, like, what would you rather see? Wizard wand battles, or would you rather see like Star Wars lightsaber battles or something? And he like thought about it for a little bit. And I was thinking like, he's obviously going to say Star Wars because they have the license. And then he said like wizard wand battles for like Harry Potter. So
yeah,
let's take a look at some of these, because this is Niantic, which if you guys didn't know, Pokemon Go is made by Niantic. Pokemon Go went crazy, super good AR on there too. Let's see what they are working on. So
yeah, just to give a preview, this is this Niantic Lightship, which they have this ARDK, which is basically like an AR kit for games. And I think they like sell it, or I don't know, they like partner with games so that they can use it. But this AR is interactive with the environment, and it looks super nice. Like the fact that it can notice where like those trees are and bounce off and like bounce off in different directions rather than just one, and interact with the other objects you're throwing out. It's insane.
And like some of them go behind the object, which is super crazy. Because if you guys didn't know, if you try to place something in AR on Vivi, like you can't place it behind an object. So if that comes, that would be awesome, because especially for making like videos and pictures. And sorry, I was going to talk about this later, but TikTok, if they get incorporated with Vivi and you can use your NFTs like on the actual TikTok app, it is going to the moon. Like no doubt about it.
Doesn't Meta own TikTok though? Like, doesn't Facebook own TikTok, or am I wrong?
I don't think they own Facebook.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because if that, never mind. But if they do at any point, which I could see them maybe doing, just because they like ended up buying Instagram and Snapchat, I'm pretty sure like then that means that Vivi would either have to partner with them or do something, which would mean Vivi would have the possibilities open for collabing with Meta, which is already investing insane amounts of money into developing metaverse and VR and all of that. So but as Carter mentioned, Pokemon, we got Pokemon Go here, which is Niantic Lightship has done. The Harry Potter Wizards Unite, which
what we just talked about.
Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely possibilities.
The last one, go down.
Last one. Oh, Transformers, baby.
Yeah, Transformers by Hasbro, which if you guys don't know, Vivi follows Hasbro on Twitter. So obviously, like they follow
the license.
If you guys didn't know, Vivi, if you want to ever check out their Twitter, they follow the people that they have the license for. So it's like a little like sneak peek usually, and then they come out and announce it later in the future. So considering they have possibly the Pokemon license, possibly the Harry Potter license, and Hasbro and Niantic's doing the same thing with those licenses, we could possibly see this in the future. I don't know, but I think this is pretty likely, but I don't know how long it's going to be. And I think this would be awesome, because especially Transformers, imagine if you could ride in like Bumblebee and then he like comes out like in the Viviverse. I'm saying like, woo!
It would be real crispy.
Bonkers.
If they could end up partnering with this Niantic Lightship, I think things could go crazy, just because then they wouldn't need to focus as much effort on the like AR or VR or that aspect. And this team could probably help. I mean, they already seem to have the kit that just kind of like is applied to the content, but I don't know. I think it would take a little weight off Vivi so they could focus their energy on other areas. But if you guys
Yeah.
haven't seen, go check out the other videos where we cover these, because they've got like one piece where you scan a manga and then these little dudes pop up, start running around. They've got PGA here, which you can play like a little golf game with your friends in AR. They've got this like Coachella thing or whatever where this giant cool
Play that
butterfly
for a
flies around.
second. Play that for a second.
Let's just see this. This is insane though. Let's get to the good part. Look at that. And it
looks
like
so
can
good.
detect that building and fly behind it. And you can see it's a little choppy, but I mean, compared
Yeah.
to Vivi's current state, that's pretty darn good. And I only see things improving from here. So I think it's insane that like this is happening and that Vivi could possibly be looking to partner with these people, especially with that Alfred Kahn link between
Yeah.
Pokemon and Vivi. I'm guessing Alfred Kahn, at least has some form of connection with somebody at this Niantic Light ship or Pokemon Go.
For sure.
So,
And just like one more thing, adding on to the Pokemon, Logan Paul, if you guys didn't see that like little talk like on his podcast or something, it looked like Logan Paul was on a non-disclosure agreement with Vivi for the Pokemon talk, because I don't know, if you guys watch the video, you can just like see his facial reaction to when his like friend or whatever started talking about it, and it's like it looked like something that was up there. So
yeah. If you guys haven't seen this one though, you can like plant seeds and then you can watch all of these flowers sprout up. It's so cool. Like there's so much cool stuff that this app has been, or this Niantic Lightship kit has been used for. And I'm so hyped. I really hope we see Vivi and them collab, but we'll just have to wait and see.
yeah.
Did you want to move on to this next or?
Yeah.
All right.
So, I mean, I'm honestly not 100% sure everything about this. So, I mean, basically, we're going to be seeing the OMI token move to Ethereum network. We're going to be seeing more exchanges. We're going to be seeing like no transaction fee or very, very little. And it's going to be fast. So,
it should still be, what is it, like almost carbon neutral, if not 100% carbon neutral. I think they're still trying to do that. But yeah, it'll be on Ethereum rather than the like Go chain, which I think has some positives around it. And it puts it on that blockchain that I think, Gary Fee might like a little bit more, and other like big NFT users and players or whatever.
I also, in the Coinbase article that released recently, somebody on Facebook on one of the Vivi collectibles, shout out to you if it was you, but they like cropped like a part of it that said that it was like, yeah, like this is from Coinbase. It said like Disney just released like their NFTs on the Vivi app. And the fact that Coinbase is talking about it means that they're probably going to allow Vivi and Disney NFTs to get moved over there, which would mean they probably can be moved over to other exchanges or other wallets and stuff. So that's super good news.
Definitely agree with that. The possibilities, guys. I mean, these are a lot of the main things, but I don't know if you have anything else, but
that's it. Let us know in the comments down below if we missed anything, because there's always bullish news on Vivi. Like they have so much stuff just like ready to pull out of nowhere. Like they always are thinking of the next thing, like got so many plans for the future. So let us know what you guys thought on it. And if you guys like the video, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more, hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified whenever we post. This is Veve Vision, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Let's go, Omi homies. Let's go, Omi homies. Let's go.